Hello, everybody. So, today we are going to study very quickly about how to draw dot and cross model for the covalent compounds, okay? And I'll try my best that within 5 minutes, okay, you know how to do it all. So, let's start. First of all, let's start from the easy one, okay? First of all, we are doing for H2, that is hydrogen, okay? You see, if you don't do the rough work, you will end up erasing so much that you'll tear the page. So it's always better to do the rough work. Now, you will first of all see hydrogen is in which group? It is placed in the middle, but it actually belongs to group number 1 because it has one electron in its outermost shell. So we will place one electron for hydrogen and one electron for the other hydrogen. Now we know that in the first shell only 2 electrons can come, and in rest of the shell maximum 8 electrons can come. Yeah. So for the hydrogen over here, it has only first shell over here, so it can have a maximum of 2 electrons, right? So think about it like that. The shared pair number is equal to the number of electron it needs, okay? So hydrogen has one electron, it needs one more, so it will form only one shared pair, okay? And then when we draw the main structure, okay, it will look like this, that we'll draw two circles over here. In the overlap, we have two dots, so we'll draw two dots over here. There are no non-bonded electrons, so we will draw no unbonded electrons over here, and we'll just draw hydrogen like that. Now let's do chlorine. Okay, chlorine is in which group? Yes, group 7. Okay, so then we'll draw 7 electrons over here, okay, and then we'll draw 7 electrons over here. Okay, now in order to have 8 electrons in the outermost shell, how many electrons does it need? Yes, it needs one more. Okay, so it means it will form only one shade pair. Okay, then we'll draw the circles over here. Okay, and then in the shade pair we have two. So it's like Venn diagram, yeah, where in the overlap you draw the shade pair, yeah, which is common in both. And then the unbonded electrons, there are 6 over here, so we'll place 6 crosses over here. Okay, and then we'll place 6 crosses over here like that. Okay, because this chlorine has 6 electrons and this has 6. I hope you're getting it. Now we are doing HCl. Okay, so look, hydrogen is in group 1, 1 electron. Chlorine is in group 7, 7 electrons over here. How many electron does hydrogen need? 1. How many electron does chlorine need? 1. So they will form one shared pair. Why 1 1? Because hydrogen had 1 electron in the first shell, only 2 electrons can come. So which is why hydrogen needs only one more electron. Yeah. And chlorine has 7 electrons, it needs only one more, so it will form one shared pair. Yeah. So now we'll form a like this diagram over here. In the shared pair we have one dot and one cross over here, and then the unbonded electrons, hydrogen has none, so we draw none for hydrogen. For chlorine it's 6, so we draw 6 electrons over here. I hope you're getting it. Okay, then let's do for NH3. Okay, now look, the first thing is this, that we place nitrogen in the middle. Okay, hydrogen at equal in the symmetry. Yeah. Okay, hydrogen has 1 electron each, nitrogen has 5 electrons. Okay, one shared pair here, one shared pair here, one shared pair here.
Was that only meant to do all of the easy?
Yeah, so over here hydrogen needed 1 electron, so it formed one shared pair. Nitrogen has 5 electrons, it needs 3 more. Okay, so it forms 3 shared pairs. I hope you're getting it. So we'll draw nitrogen in the middle. Okay, then we'll draw 3 shade pairs over here like that. Okay, we'll draw hydrogens over here. Okay, we draw 1 dot 1 cross, 1 dot 1 cross, 1 dot 1 cross. Okay, and the unbonded electrons we have 2 over here, so we draw 2 crosses over here. Okay, then we have over here CH4. Okay, carbon we place in the middle. Okay, carbon has 4 electron, hydrogen there are 4 of those, so we place them equally at equal distance. Okay, then we form one shared pair each. Okay, why? Because carbon has 4 electrons, so it needs 4 more, and hydrogen had 4 electron, it needs 1 more. Okay, so then we place carbon in the middle. Okay, and then we place hydrogens over here like that, okay? All right, and then we would draw like hydrogens over here like that, all right, and then one dot one cross, one dot one cross, one dot one cross, one dot one cross, then that's it, okay? Ah, it's 5:15. I never mind. I can take 1 minute extra. So now look over here. We have carbon over here. We have two oxygens as indicated by the formula. Okay. Carbon has how many electrons? 4 electrons. It needs how many more? 4 more, right? Because overall it needs 8. Then oxygen. Oxygen has how many electrons? 6. How many more does it need? 2 more. Very good. So then it will form how many shared pairs? 2 more. So look, one here and one here. This oxygen is satisfied. So take it like that, that this shared pair will go one time here, one time here, one time here, one time here. Like that, okay? Similarly, this oxygen also will make two shared pairs, okay? So now our rough work is done, okay? And then what we'll do is we'll form the shared pairs over here like that, okay? Now this shared pair, one dot one cross, one dot one cross. How many unbonded electrons? 4. So we draw 4 electrons over here, okay? Same is the case over here, okay? One dot one cross, one dot one cross, okay? And then unbonded electrons are 4. So we draw 4 electrons over here, and that is it. The properties of simple covalent compounds are very simple. First of all, it has low melting point and boiling point. Why? Because they have weak intermolecular forces. In the exam, you will write full form of intermolecular forces, okay? Then it does not conduct electricity. Why it does not conduct electricity or heat? Because it does not have free moving delocalized electrons or ions, all right? Because all of them are used in bonding. Okay, all the best everybody.